welcome to the first episode of Miscellaneous Thoughts. I was going to call it Random Thoughts, but when I thought about it, they weren't really random because they did come from somewhere, and the word random's already misused enough already, so welcome to Miscellaneous Thoughts. So today I'm going to talk about a show which was a big part of my childhood, and I think a big part of a lot of people's childhoods, Spongebob Squarepants. Now, I can still watch a lot of the old episodes today and find it funny, but what today we're going to be doing is looking at two different jokes which are fairly similar, but one of them I think works and the other doesn't, and I'm going to try to explain and figure out why one of them works and one of them doesn't. Now, before I show you these clips, I'm going to need to give you a graphic content warning, because both of these clips from SpongeBob, because yes, these clips that I'm giving a graphic content warning to are from SpongeBob. Both of these clips feature very violent acts towards Squidward, which can be pretty disturbing if you don't like violence. Still can't believe I'm having to give a violent warning for SpongeBob. Well, let's get these scenes started. The first one is known to people who have seen it as the firmly grasp it scene.
Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. That ought to do it.
Yikes. That's pretty violent for a kid's show. How could they top that? Well, unfortunately, a few seasons later, they did top that with one of the most infamous clips of the show, simply known as the toenail scene.
Ow! Okay, it's on my foot. Okay. Ow! SpongeBob, I told you not to move it till I said.
Jesus Christ on a cracker from Cancun! I knew what was coming, and I'm still shocked by it. While both of those scenes are pretty gruesome, I feel that while the first one works, the second one doesn't. And I'm going to try to explore why the first one works and the second one doesn't. The first reason is timing. The firmly grasp it scene has about 5 seconds of Squidward actually feeling the pain and getting hurt, while the toenail scene is about 11 seconds of the injury to Squidward. So that might not seem like a huge difference, but in slapstick, timing is everything. The difference between 5 seconds and 11 seconds can be the difference between a quick joke which goes by smoothly and a joke that just feels drawn out and uncomfortable. The second difference is the amount of realism and detail in both the sound and the visuals. First, let's go over the sound. While in the firmly grasp it scene, you can definitely hear that Squidward's in pain, it's not as just disturbingly realistic as his screams in the toenail scene, which sound like I imagine it would sound if someone's toenail actually did get ripped off. Just listen to it. Well, that's gonna show up in a few of my nightmares. To be fair, I'm sure that sounded funny in the recording studio, but they really should have gone with another take. The second reason is the gory detail difference. In the first one, you see the net going through the cast, but you don't actually see any blood or gore, it's just the implication. But in the other one, you actually get to see the pink, icky stuff under the toes, which nobody wants to see in a kid's show. That's the kind of thing you want to see in Saw, not a kid's show. You see, I'll just show you the difference. SpongeBob Saw. SpongeBob Saw. You got it? And that's why I think the first joke works and the second one doesn't. And like E.B. White said, explaining a joke is like dissecting a frog. You understand it better, but the frog dies in the process. Wait a minute.